Good morning, friends, and greetings, and welcome to the Brightside, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition, dedicated to the understanding. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health, to your vitality, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to the Brightside every day, you are more and more in control of your body, you are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on the Brightside, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 27 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension and obesity, skin diseases like acne, psoriasis, eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while some folks may call that healing system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. If you want to help a loved one get off their meds and get on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. We want to hear from you at 855-660-4261. Likewise, if you have a success story you want to share, or if you just want to contribute to the conversation, 855-660-4261 is our number. If you have questions about formulations, ingredients, skincare, or any of the longevity products that you hear us talk about on the program, 855-660-4261 is our call-in number. Please try to call in early so we can get to as many calls as possible at 855-660-4261. If you want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear us talk about on the Brightside, you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com. We've got a shopping cart up with all the longevity products. If you want to join the team and make some money selling longevity products, I'm personally looking for a couple of business builders to help me in my business. You can make some money, you can get your products at the wholesale price, you can help spread the word about the power and the importance of a good nutritional supplement program, and of course you can always enjoy all the tax benefits associated with having your own business, including writing off your home office, writing off your samples, writing off your mileage, your stamps, all for a one-time $10 fee. Where else can you get a business for a one-time $10 fee? And you can find out all about it by either clicking on the Join the Team link at brightsideben.com, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. All right, we are talking about protein and peptides in bodybuilding, not just bodybuilding, athletic bodybuilding, weightlifting bodybuilding, but all around bodybuilding. We're all bodybuilders. We're all building a body. In fact, we're not even building a body. Our body is building a body. This is so cool. The body is constantly regenerating itself. It's constantly rebuilding itself. But in order to exploit or leverage this rebuilding process, we got to really understand what the body is. And believe it or not, well, it's not that hard to believe. We don't really understand what the body is because we're led to believe it's this big, complicated mess. It really isn't. The body can be compartmentalized into four components, as we've been saying over the last couple of days. But because we don't understand the simple four-part component makeup of the body, buildup of the body, this four-part construction, we're encouraged to be confused. We're encouraged to be confused by people selling us products, selling us services, by the medical model. We're encouraged to be confused by collapsing the whole body into one big lump, especially when it comes to this idea that there's the surface, and then there's the connective tissue, and then there's the muscle tissue, and then there's the nervous tissue. We're encouraged to believe that the body is one big mass, when indeed it is kind of compartmentalized. And this confusion is especially the case when it comes to skincare and skin products, acne products, anti-aging products, wrinkle products. All of these kinds of skincare products are sold to us based on the idea that you can just rub something on the skin and create changes. That's not how it works. The surface of the skin, the epithelia of the skin, is about all you're going to be able to address when you put a skincare product on, with some exceptions. In other words, wrinkles, anti-aging, cellulite, boils, cysts, these are not surface issues. These are not epithelial issues. These are not issues of the surface of the skin. They're connective tissue issues. And if we don't make the distinction between connective tissue and surface issues, connective tissue, which is underneath, and epithelia, or surface tissues, we're going to think it's all the same thing, and we're going to end up being far less effective in how we address the skin. And by the way, this goes for healthcare professionals, dermatologists, and doctors who are, for the most part, just as ignorant about how this whole thing is compartmentalized as we are. And not making this important distinction is where we become vulnerable to marketing, where we become vulnerable to the sale of skincare products, where we become vulnerable to dermatological procedures that only address the surface of the skin. A couple of days ago, we were talking about cellulite. This is a classic example. We look at our skin, our cellulite skin, and it appears that the problem is on the surface. So we think, oh, we'll just rub a cream on it and we'll be fine. But that's not how it works, because cellulite is a connective tissue issue, and it has to do with the deeper layers. Underneath the skin, you've got this connective tissue that gives the skin its firm and resilient nature, and underneath that connective tissue, you got fat. When we have cellulite, we got fat poking through connective tissue. We got fat poking through weakened connective tissue. This is the same thing that happens when we have hernias or when we have prolapses. Our connective tissue starts to weaken, and things start to poke through, or things start to drop. Connective tissue keeps our organs suspended inside of our body. When connective tissue becomes weakened, organs and systems start to drop. That's called prolapse. Stuff starts to poke through. That's called a hernia. If it's fat poking through, we call that cellulite. All of these are the manifestation of weakened connective tissue, and this is so important, because once we understand that our cellulite or our prolapses or our hernias or our wrinkles or our accelerated aging is a connective tissue issue, then the question becomes, how do we build connective tissue? Hernias are the same thing. We rebuild our connective tissue. And in large measure, that's what we talk about on the Brightside every day. Remember, all disease is cell disease, and breakdowns, wrinkles, cellulite, hernias, prolapses, whatever, they all arise from a cellular breakdown. When it comes to cellulite, when it comes to wrinkles, when it comes to thinning skin, osteoporosis, hernias, prolapses, or other connective tissue degeneration problems, we got a cell problem. Somewhere cells are not getting fed. Somewhere cells are not getting oxygenated. Somewhere cells are not getting detoxified, and electrical energy and conductivity and food and detoxification is being blocked. Connective tissue and muscle tissue are made up of two components. I call them raisins and bread. Hope you guys aren't getting sick of hearing this metaphor, but it's really important. We're all made up of raisins and bread. All the parts of our body are made up of raisins and bread. Connective tissue and muscle tissue are made up of raisins and bread. Of course, we don't call them raisins and bread. We call them cells and stuff. Cells and stuff around the cells are, if you're a chemist, you'll call extracellular matrix. The cells of the muscle tissue are surrounded with a similar type of bread that surrounds the cells of the connective tissue, or any other tissue. The cells that make up muscle tissue, this is so important, are called myoblasts. The cells that make up connective tissue are called fibroblasts. And this is the key here. This is the key to eliminating or preventing cellulite, accelerated aging, osteoporosis, any connective tissue breakdowns. Hernias, same way. Prolapses, the same way. We got to figure out how to address the cells that are making the stuff. Your job, that is the fibroblasts and the myoblasts. The cells that are breaking down. The fibroblasts and the myoblasts are making the connective tissue stuff. They're making the muscle tissue stuff. The fibroblasts and the myoblasts are the raisins that are making the bread. The bread is referred to as the matrix. We're just going to call it the matrix. Some people call it bread, obviously. We call them cellular matrix. We're going to call it the matrix. The matrix has got some super interesting properties. In fact, when it comes to biochemistry, the extracellular matrix or the matrix is my favorite part of the body. It's the most fascinating part of the body to me. The matrix is feeding the cells. The matrix is detoxifying the cells. Can you picture this, folks? Can you picture how you have raisin bread? The cells are the raisins. The fibroblasts and the myoblasts are making all the connective tissue. Those are the raisins. And the bread is this electrically charged, nutritionally dense detoxification substance that is feeding, nourishing, detoxifying, and sustaining, and electrically charging the raisins or the bread. When we have a defect, when we have a connective tissue problem or a muscle tissue problem or accelerated aging, we've got a problem at this interface, this interaction between raisins and bread. Hang tight. I'll tell you what I mean when we come back from our break. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. We'll be back after this. Hi everyone, I'm Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist and host of the Brightside. The good news about nutrition and health. The good news that if you or someone you care about is on a prescription drug or has some kind of health challenge, there's a gentle, natural, healthy way to address most health issues without drugs and without doctors, and it's as simple as understanding how the parts of the body work and how they interact with the foods we eat and the nutrients we take in. If you've heard me on the Brightside or one of my presentations, you know I'm a man on a mission to help you understand health and wellness and the remarkable healing powers of the biological system called the human body. And if you like the Brightside, you're going to love my new website, brightsideben.com. You'll find articles and links, you'll be able to access archives, and we'll even have exclusive information that you won't hear on the radio show. And of course, you can purchase the Longevity nutritional supplements and even sign up to join my Longevity team and make an impact, make a difference, and maybe make some money too. Check out brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com or call 866-735-2470 for more information.
Amanda Boso here from Midas Resources. Today, January 31st, 2014, gold opened at $1251.70. A 1-ounce gold coin can be purchased for $1297.49, $648.75 for a half ounce, or $324.37 for a quarter ounce. Again, that's $1297.49, $648.75, and $324.37.
Hi, this is Ted Anderson. Have you ever wondered why banks, stockbrokers, investment advisors won't talk about gold IRAs? Wait a second. Gold and silver is going up while Congress is trying to settle on the next debt increase. And there's no end to this madness. That old 401k and IRA can be converted into physical gold without tax consequences. I explained this in my book, 10 Reasons to Buy Gold. Don't let time slip away. Call for your free copy today, 800-686-2237. Get away from that Washington spin and get honest answers about gold. 800-686-2237. The book is free, 800-686-2237.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
Now you can get the same survival food U.S. Special Forces use on their toughest field missions. High-protein, high-energy, freeze-dried foods known as long-range patrol rations or LRPs. Soldiers love LRP rations. They're lightweight and easy to carry. Easy to prepare by just adding water. Easy to enjoy because they taste great. Civilians love LRPs as a solution for emergency preparedness and recreational activities with limited storage space, such as hiking, climbing, sailing, or RV travel. Veteran-owned Freeze Dry Guy is your exclusive source for this 2013 U.S. military overrun. Long on nutrition, these delicious entrees have a long shelf life, lasting decades. But this rare opportunity, this limited supply, will not last long. You have to act now. Call 866-404-3663, 866-404-FOOD, or log on now to freezedryguy.com, freezedryguy.com.
A little right, a little left, but always independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Welcome back to the Brightside. I am Pharmacist Ben. You guys want to Hi, we are back on the Brightside. I am Pharmacist Ben. Thank you so much for joining us, friends. We're here Monday through Friday, 8 to 9 Pacific and 10 to 11 Central Time, 24/7 up at brightsideben.com. If you have, if you want to purchase any of the longevity products, you can click on the Join the Team link, or if you want to join the Brightside Ben team, you can click on the Join the Team link. Excuse me, if you want to join the Brightside Ben team, not the phone team, you want to join the Brightside Ben team, click on the Join the Team link if you want to purchase any products. Pull found on the menu at BrightsideBend.com, or you can always call the Brightside Bend phone team at 866-735-2470. We have a line open for you. We're going to take your phone calls here momentarily at 855-660-4261. If you've got questions about health, nutrition, prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds, help a loved one get off their meds, we can help you do that. All right, we are talking connective tissue building, anti-aging, we're talking about raisins and bread cells and the stuff around the cells. That's the whole body. Doesn't that simplify things when you think about it that way? Your whole body is made up of these little critters called cells. They are like little animals and stuff around the cells. When we're sick or when we're aging, accelerated aging, I should say, when our body's breaking down, we have issues between the bread and the raisins. There's an interface between the bread and the raisins. There's an interface between the matrix and the cells. Technically, that interface is called the matrixome. The matrixome is actually the complex of the cell and the stuff around the cell. Just picture one cell circled around or surrounded, if you will, with bread. And this bread feeds the cells and detoxifies the cells. This local area. You've got to zoom in now with your Superman magnification vision and zoom in. This is local area, but just zoom into one cell. And you'll see stuff around the cell, and that stuff around the cell is providing the cell with electrical energy, with food, with oxygen, and it's draining toxins away from the cell. However, over time, that bread becomes toxic. Why? Because we're eating the wrong food for the most part. I got some guys sending me emails, by the way, about mercury and how autoimmune diseases and immune problems are all about mercury, and it's not about food, blah, blah, blah. And yes, mercury is a problem, and toxicity in our environment is a problem, and toxicity in the water is a problem, and we're all breathing poison air and drinking poison water and eating poison food. Clearly, toxicity is an issue, but for the most part, our problems arise from eating the wrong kinds of foods. And over time, as we drown and drench our body with these kinds of foods, our digestive system starts to break down. We get leaks in the gut. Those leaks allow foods and small particles to enter into the blood. This initiates an immune response. This initiates the formation of complexes. They're actually called immune complexes. Technically, they're called circulating immune complexes because they circulate in the blood. The blood eventually dumps these circulating immune complexes in the extracellular matrix, and bingo, over time, we start to get this poisoned, contaminated, defective matrix, and ultimately, we end up with poisoned, contaminated cells which are dependent on this matrix.
Muscle tissue, for example.
Now, there's lots of things we can do at this point. For the most part, the best thing we can do is start to control the kinds of foods we eat. Even just eliminating or stopping eating for a day or two can make a huge difference. It can allow the body to start to purify this matrix. Certainly using digestive support to patch up the gut is important. I know I say almost everybody who calls, the first thing I'm going to tell you is start to work on the digestive system. Nothing will work as effectively, folks. Nothing will work as effectively if you have a digestive problem. Supplements aren't going to work as effectively. Exercise isn't going to work as effectively. Drugs aren't going to work as effectively. Nothing is going to work as effectively as long as we have these holes in the gut that are allowing food to enter into the blood and ultimately to get deposited into the tissues. Food poisons, food toxins. Yes, mercury is a problem. Of course it's a problem. Nobody's saying go eat mercury. But by far and away, the most important way we interface or interact with poisons is by eating foods. McDonald's, Ruby Tuesdays, Bennigan's, whatever. Processed foods, supermarket foods. This is where we have control over our lives. It does no good to rail about the New World Order and globalism if we're driving through McDonald's. We don't do our best work. We don't do any good work when we are in survival stress mode, when our immune system is activated, when our body is trying to purify and detoxify. We don't do our best work in fighting globalism, in fighting politics, in fighting anything. Keeping the body clean, keeping the body purified is job number one, and it starts with food. And job number two is working on the emotional nature, the mental nature, the spiritual nature, keeping your cortisol down. Folks, if you want to speed up your aging process, if you want to really accelerate aging, accelerate the thin skin, accelerate connective tissue breakdown, worry about things, fear things, be in fear, be in anger mode, be in all the negative emotional modes that we all know about, jealousy, envy, all of that. That's the fastest way to thin your skin, to degrade your connective tissue, and to accelerate the aging process. By the way, whey protein is stupendously important for building connective tissue. Whey protein and the amino acids in whey and protein in general are stupendously important for activating fibroblasts, turning on growth factors, turning on fibroblast growth factor, myoblast growth factor, building connective tissue. Whey protein and protein in general is your best food source of connective tissue building substances. We've been talking about amino acids. We've been talking about cysteine. Cysteine forms a component of a little tiny molecule called CCN, which basically acts like a switch that turns on the production of connective tissue. Cysteine. Where do you get cysteine? Protein, especially whey protein. Cysteine turns on the stuff called CCN, ultimately activating connective tissue, which keeps the body robust, it keeps the body vital, strong, and solid. Cysteine is amazing stuff. It's a hardness amino acid. It makes the body firm and strong. It makes hair hard. If you got brittle hair, chances are you got a cysteine problem. If you got a fingernail problem, chances are you got a cysteine problem. If you got a bone problem, the odds are really good that you're not getting enough cysteine. Now keep in mind, you can't just take cysteine or eat whey protein. You got to make sure you're absorbing the stuff. And this is where digestive enzymes come in. This is where supporting the digestive system comes in. This is where apple cider vinegar comes in. So if your body is degrading, if you're wrinkling, cellulite, prolapse, hernia, number one, start focusing on building that connective tissue. In addition to the emotional strategies and the mental strategies and the spiritual strategies, make sure you're processing protein correctly using all the digestive support we talk about on this program. Does that make sense? Also, make sure you're getting enough protein, especially whey protein. If you're a vegan and you can't do whey protein, it's going to be a little bit harder, but there's still protein, high protein containing vegan-friendly foods, broccoli, cauliflower, soy, beans in general. These are vegan-friendly, and they're also good sources of protein, even if they may be problematic, and legumes do have a certain problematic nature, as many of you guys know. Hemp seed protein is a wonderful vegan-friendly protein. In fact, it's probably the best vegan-friendly protein going. So you got four components in the body: connective tissue, nervous tissue, surface tissue, muscle tissue. The bulk of the body is muscle tissue and connective tissue. It's the scaffolding that the body holds on. Think of a steak. A steak is muscle tissue and connective tissue. If you sliced up your body in cross-section, you basically have a bunch of steaks, and it's the same idea. Connective tissue and muscle tissue. That's the whole body, folks, and that simplifies the health and the anti-aging process. If we don't do it, if we don't distinguish the body into its components, we become ineffective when it comes to addressing our health challenges, when it comes to addressing degenerative breakdown, and even worse, we become victims. We become potential marks for predators who are selling us stuff, who are giving us treatments, who are dispensing drugs, who are telling us that we're just going to be on our medication for the rest of our life. But if we understand how the body is composed, how it's structured, how it works, we become so much more powerful when it comes to addressing our health challenges. And my friends, that's the bright side, and that's why we are here every day. All right, we're going to come back with your phone calls right after this. 855-660-4261 is our number. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll be back after this.
This alert just came in. This special announcement is for business owners and leaders of organizations who've been waiting for the right time to build. General Steel has made it impossible to wait any longer with rock-bottom prices that could save you thousands. That's right. General Steel, America's leader in pre-engineered structures, is offering buildings at prices you will never see again. Don't miss these prices. A 50 by 100 for under $30,000. You heard right. That's 5,000 square feet under $30,000. Manufacturers, if you need a larger building, try a 100 by 100 commercial building for $129,000. You can't afford to rent with these prices. Imagine a 70 by 100 foot church building for under $69,000. With the economy improving and interest rates still at historic lows, you can't afford to wait. So call 866-91-STEEL.
Lock in your price now. Take delivery in spring.
866-91-STEEL. That's 866-917-8335.
We live in a complicated society. Stressful issues are always popping up. Have you ever been treated unfairly by someone? Have you ever been overcharged for a repair? Have you ever signed a contract or a document worried about identity theft? How many times have you been in those unique situations where you just wanted to call an attorney to find out if you're right or wrong, or what your legal rights are? But every time you think about calling an attorney, what do you think about first? That's right. Who do you call, and how much will it cost? Our friends at Legal Shield Shield have found a solution. With a nationwide network of 6,900 attorneys who average 19 years of experience, Legal Shield's law firms take over 40,000 calls per week helping their members. For less than $20 per month, you can have access to Legal Shield on everything from the trivial to the traumatic. Let Legal Shield stand up for your rights at lsprotection.com. That's lsprotection.com. Or call 855-340-SAVE, 855-340-7283.
It's time for a home security quiz. What effective home security device is smaller than a coffee cup, fakes out burglars into thinking someone is home at your house while you're away, plugs into any wall outlet, is recommended by many police departments, and sells for less than $30? Yes, it's Fake TV. This year, about 1 in every 50 U.S. homes will have a break-in, with burglars usually picking the easy target, a dark house that looks like no one is home. Fake TV is a small electronic security device that makes it look like someone is home watching TV by simulating the light from a real TV. Fake TV could be the difference between coming home to a secure house or one that's been ransacked. To get your Fake TV for only $29.95 with free shipping, go to faketv.com or call 1-877-5-FAKE-TV. That's 877-532-5388 or go to faketv.com. Fake TV, the burglar deterrent.
Great news, Pure Water lovers. BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com has a special discount offer for all GCN listeners. You can't do better than a Big Berkey for economy. For only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. There's none better than a Big Berkey for emergency preparedness as a backup water source. And you just can't beat a Big Berkey to remove dangerous chlorine, all types of fluoride, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, parasites, and unhealthy byproducts from municipal water. Berkey water filter systems are even powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. For the gold standard in water filters, get a Big Berkey at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And all GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems. For details, call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
Do you owe the IRS money that you can't pay? Are tax liens and levies ruining your life? Are you tired of being afraid just to go to the mailbox? If this describes you, then Dan Pilla can help.
Hi, I'm Dan Pilla, and I've been solving tax problems for more than 30 years. In fact, I wrote the book that made it possible to negotiate settlements with the IRS, and I've helped thousands of people do exactly that. Call now at 800-346-6829 to learn how I can help you. You know your IRS debt will not go away by itself, but you don't have to live in fear anymore. New changes to IRS policies will help more people than ever before eliminate their debts once and for all. There's no need for you to suffer another day with IRS debt. Call 800-346-6829. I can help you eliminate wage and bank levies, release tax liens, and negotiate a settlement with the IRS that will put your tax nightmare behind you forever. Call 800-34-NO-TAX or go to my website, taxhelponline.com. That's taxhelponline.com.
Independently leading the way for the nation. Compelling talk for every political persuasion. We are GCN.
All right, we are back on the bright side. I am Pharmacist Ben. For you guys who want to purchase any of the longevity products that you hear us talk about on the program or advertise on the program, you can head over to brightsideben.com and click on our shopping cart, or you can call the Brightside Ben phone team at 866-735-2470. Make sure you ask about the Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0 now. Multivitamin mineral complex powder you add to water and drink. Tastes great. Wonderful source of the B complex and vitamin C. It's just $50 a canister. Most folks will notice lower blood pressure, appetite suppression, more energy, just feeling better. Most folks will notice results within 1 or 2 doses, and it's only $50 a canister. If you haven't tried the stuff yet, I encourage you to give it a shot. I'm sipping on it right now. I love it. I've been using the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, oh man, 10 years or so, 8 years or so, and then before that, the regular Tangy Tangerine. It's just a stupendous nutritional product, and I've been formulating products since 1983, and let me tell you something, folks, this is a wonderfully formulated formulated product. It's a great source of the B complex and vitamin C, as I say, but also amino acids, choline, inositol, minerals, all in an easy-to-absorb format, especially effective if you have digestive problems. And you can find out all about it at brightsidebed.com, or you can call the Brightside Bed phone team at 866-735-2470, and they can tell you all about it. Okay, our number is 855-660-4261. We do have a couple lines open for you. It's time to take our first phone call of the day. Jim in California, welcome to the Brightside. What's up, my friend? Matrix, B vitamins. Use the Beyond
Brother Ben, this is Jim from California.
Jim, my friend Jim that I've been talking to? Cleaning the bread.
Just want a shout out to all the folks out there. First, a testimonial about this wonderful man here, and GCN. I have to also plug GCN here. Just a profound gift to the planet. Ben, you are just so spot on, and I have to say, years ago, I literally had chronic fatigue. I could not get out of bed, and listening to this man literally saved my life. Highly nutritionally dense foods. We need to eat so little, folks. I cannot believe how little I eat every day. I maintain a body weight, and
you're not hungry, right? It's not like you're suffering or struggling.
I have so much energy, and the amazing thing is feeling healthy feels so good. And I tell you, I'm so in touch with feeling good every morning when I wake up now. It's profound, and we eat so little. Our body needs so little. So stick with the whey protein, guys. If you don't do the whey protein, do the hemp protein. Just like you said, Ben is so spot on. I mean, I'm writing my notes down, and Ben is just reading my notes this morning while I'm writing them down. Just profound.
I appreciate that.
Tangerine, BTT. Next thing I want to just share is, yes, there is. It's hard for us to wrap our heads around the fact, and Ben says it all the time, but it's not about his show, but I want to say that big lies are hard for people to understand, that big crimes like poisoning the water, poisoning the food, it is being done on purpose. It really is, folks. It's a corporate-controlled world. They want you sick. It makes trillions of dollars. Taxpayers are being suppressed. Poisons in the food supply, GMO, poisons in the water supply. Please listen to GCN. There's some profound information there. Anyway, Ben, what I called about today specifically is hypothyroidism. I know it's easy pickings for you, but the person that I'm referring to, my dear wife Lydia, is doing much of the nutritionally supportive things. We take our BTT, our essential fatty acids, our probiotics,
still got a thyroid thing,
nutritionally dense foods. She's off the charts low on, and she's got all the symptoms of hypothyroidism. What can we do, sir?
Here's the deal. Thanks so much for your kind words. I appreciate it, Jim. And say hi to Lydia for me also. Here's the deal. The thyroid regulates metabolism, okay? The thyroid regulates our metabolism. However, when we're constantly running on emergency energy, eventually the thyroid will start to slow down. Think about it. You got this emergency energy going on, and this is adrenal gland energy, cortisol energy. Your body is running on this stress energy. Eventually, in order to compensate for this high energy, and by the way, cortisol energy is coffee energy. It's a jittery type of energy that you get from, very similar to the kind of energy you get from drinking too much coffee. When you have this kind of energy, this emergency energy going through the body, this stress-based energy, eventually the thyroid is going to slow down. This is the main reason why we get thyroid problems, because we're running excess adrenal energy. In fact, this is the main reason we have any kind of health problems. It's because we're under this stress mode. Remember, we're running under this stress mode. There's two great streams of energy, the stress mode energy and the thriving mode energy. They can't happen together. It's either one or the other. Like it says in the Bible, you're either with me or against me. It's either A or B. It's either stress or thrival. If you're running under stress energy, your thyroid is going to slow down, and no matter how much iodine you take and no matter how much Synthroid you take, you're not going to be able to correct the problem as long as you're running on adrenal energy. This is why, by the way, menopausal women, perimenopausal women, older women have a big problem with hypothyroidism. They are older women, menopausal women, are under severe adrenal stress because their adrenal glands are not only making stress hormones after menopause or during menopause, they're now have an extra burden. They got to make estrogen and progesterone and all your steroid hormones. So menopausal women, postmenopausal, perimenopausal women are especially at risk for adrenal fatigue or adrenal stress, and that means hypothyroidism. So number one, focus on whatever kind of stressors you have, and as you know from listening to this program, it's usually going to be a digestive stressor from a physiologic perspective. In fact, almost always it's going to be a digestive stressor. What's worse about the thyroid is the thyroid regulates the digestive system. That means you get this spiral, this downward spiral, where you end up with you have adrenal problems that slows down the thyroid. Because the thyroid regulates the digestive system, that in turn slows down digestion. Once the digestive system slows down, food doesn't get processed correctly. That presents you with more adrenal problems, which further suppresses the thyroid, which further suppresses digestion, which gives you more adrenal problems, which further suppresses the thyroid, and on we go. So job number one, focus on the digestive system. And it sounds like Lydia's doing all the things she should be doing, but I'd still be looking for digestive issues, the foods that she's reacting to. The second thing, and this is really important, you guys, I know we talk about physical stuff all the time, but if you have emotional stress or mental stress, that too will burden the adrenal glands and will eventually start to slow down the thyroid. That means if you're worried about stuff, if you're one of those type A folks who everything bothers you, or you got to get everything just so perfect, and you're worried about politics and the government and your family and the IRS, that too is going to be perceived by the body as a stressor just as significant as a digestive stressor, and that eventually will slow down the thyroid as well. So working at the other levels of wellness, the spiritual, mental, and emotional levels, are also important for hypothyroidism. And then lastly, making sure that you got enough micronutrients. Micronutrient deficiency, that is deficiencies in the mighty 90, deficiencies in protein, vitamins and minerals and amino acids and essential fatty acids will also get perceived as an emergency or as a stressor by the body. That too will trigger the adrenal glands and can eventually cause hypothyroidism. So getting on the mighty 90 is so important for hypothyroidism. Iodine is important. You always hear about iodine for the thyroid. No doubt about it. Get on nascent iodine. Use kelp. Get on iodoral, whatever kind of iodine supplement you want, for sure. But don't forget your B vitamins. Don't forget vitamin C. Don't forget selenium. Don't forget sulfur. Don't forget vitamin A. Don't forget aminos, tyrosine, tryptophan. These are all important, and that's why the mighty 90 is so significant for everything, but especially for hypothyroidism, which, as you know, if you've been listening to this program, is the third point on our triangle of disease. All right, I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back right after this. Don't go away. Howdy, folks. Pharmacist Ben here, nutritional pharmacist and skincare chemist. If you've heard me on my daily health and wellness program, The Brightside, you know I'm on a mission to spread the good news about the power of nutritional supplementation to correct your healthcare challenges and get you feeling vital and healthy once again. I want you to call 877-279-9422 and check out the powerful, affordable line of nutritional products from Youngevity, the ones I take and the ones I recommend. That's 877-279-9422 or go to www.gcnminerals.com. Why simply mask your symptoms with toxic pharmaceutical drugs when you could address causes with vitamins and minerals? I suggest the Healthy Start Pack to give your body the essential 90 nutrients it needs. Most people notice a difference right away. You can sign up to help me spread the good news of health and wellness without drugs and maybe make a little money too. And while you're there, don't forget to check out my important video message. That's gcnminerals.com or call 877-279-9422. And remember, friends, good nutrition is good medicine.
So we decided to upgrade the look of our home.
You know, improve the curb appeal.
We decided to add the look of stone to the exterior.
We really like the stacked stone look.
Yeah, but when I checked into the price, it was ridiculous. No way could we afford it.
Then a friend told me about Genstone. Genstone.
Genstone comes in lightweight panels made of polyurethane. They've actually engineered the hassle out of installation. No mortar, no mesh. It was easy. Even I could do it.
We just screwed the panels to the wall and it looks like stone. I mean, it really looks like stone.
Yeah, from the box to the wall in minutes.
We love the look of our home now.
And Genstone is durable, comes with a 25-year warranty, and offers additional R value for insulation.
If you want the look of stone at a price you can afford, call Genstone.
855-955-STONE. Trust me, you'll save money.
And you'll love the look.
855-955-STONE. That's 855-955-7866.
We all know that Berkey water purification systems are the most trusted name in water filtration. As an authorized Berkey dealer for over 6 years in serving thousands of satisfied customers, the Berkey Guy offers amazing specials for Berkey water filtration systems. The Berkey Light systems include a set of self-sterilizing and recleanable black purification elements that purify water by removing chlorine, pathogenic bacteria, cysts, and parasites to non-detectable levels and remove harmful chemicals such as herbicides and pesticides. Order the Berkey Light system today, complete with 2 black Berkey elements for only $231, and the Berkey Guy will ship your order free of charge. With the purchase of a Berkey Light, the Berkey Guy is also offering a set of fluoride and arsenic filters for only $39.99. That's over 30% off the retail price. Call the Berkey Guy at 1-877-886-3653. That's 1-877-886-3653. Or order online at GoBerkey.com. That's GoBerkey.com today.
Now you can get the same survival food U.S. Special Forces use on their toughest field missions. High-protein, high-energy, freeze-dried foods known as long-range patrol rations or LRPs. Soldiers love LRP rations. They're lightweight and easy to carry. Easy to prepare by just adding water. Easy to enjoy because they taste great. Civilians love LRPs as a solution for emergency preparedness and recreational activities with limited storage space, such as hiking, climbing, sailing, or RV travel. Veteran-owned Freeze Dry Guy is your exclusive source for this 2013 U.S. military overrun. Long on nutrition, these delicious entrees have a long shelf life, lasting decades. But this rare opportunity, this limited supply, will not last long. You have to act now. Call 866-404-3663, 866-404-FOOD, or log on now to freezedryguy.com, freezedryguy.com.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
All right, we're back on the Brightside. Got a full board here. I'm going to be doing the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program today, by the way. So if you don't get in tonight or to this morning, you can call us on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie program. That will be at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, and you can do Google search. I'm not sure how to get to the website for Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Just do a Google search for Dead Doctors Don't Lie and click on the listen link if you don't get in today. I've been reading a lot of stuff, by the way, about ascorbic acid. People complaining about ascorbic acid or saying ascorbic acid is not vitamin C. It's not real vitamin C, blah, blah, blah. I want to clear that up real quick. We'll get your phone calls here in just a sec. But I just want to clear that up because it's kind of getting on my nerves getting all these emails about how ascorbic acid is not vitamin C. And a lot of people spreading this silliness are people selling whole food vitamin products, which, by the way, are great, and there's nothing wrong with them, and I love whole food vitamin products. But to say that ascorbic acid is not vitamin C is crazy and stupid, dishonest, and not true. Ascorbic acid is literally vitamin C. That's what vitamin C is. Literally, by definition, it's synonymous. Now, whole food vitamin C is always going to be superior to straight ascorbic acid because of cofactors that are found in foods, and indeed, that's the way we should be getting our vitamin C. The problem is you're not going to get a lot of vitamin C, and all the studies that are done on vitamin C show that you need high doses of the stuff to really have an effect. And the stuff being non-toxic, it's better to err on the side of higher doses, which you're not going to get in whole food supplements. You're not going to get in foods. And in my opinion, it's better to have higher doses of ascorbic acid. You're going to have to make your own decision, but in my personal experience and in the experience of the patients that I've seen and recommended high dose ascorbic acid to, you really need to be getting 1,000 to 5,000, even up to 10,000 milligrams a day. We had a guy on the program a couple of, maybe earlier, sometime last year, I forgot when it was, maybe June or July of last year, Thomas Levy, who's written a bunch of books on vitamin C, which he calls the primal panacea. Dr. Levy is a medical doctor as well as an attorney, and he was telling a story on the air about people getting up to 50,000 grams of vitamin C IV, intravenous, right in the blood. That's pretty non-toxic, folks. And he was talking about how a lady, he witnessed a lady get IV 50,000 grams of vitamin C IV, and how much energy she had, and the way he described it, she just bolted right out of her chair and had enough energy to practically dance a jig right there in the doctor's office. So the bottom line here here is ascorbic acid is indeed vitamin C, and if anybody's sending emails that says ascorbic acid is not vitamin C, don't believe them. It's dishonest, and look for either the product that they're selling or try to find out where they're getting their misinformation from. Vitamin C equals ascorbic acid. Synonyms, same word, same stuff. By definition. All right. 855-660-4261 is our number. John in Michigan. Welcome to the Brightside. What's up?
No, Ben, I'm going to just ask your opinion on this one complex I'm taking. It's a 5-part complex. It does have iodine in it in the form of potassium iodide / kelp. Is that something I can take every day without any?
Sure, absolutely. It's probably not a lot / kelp, because you don't get a lot of iodine in kelp. You get a little bit, but yeah, it's probably, does it say how many milligrams or micrograms?
Yeah, it says 3.1 mg. Is that milligrams?
Mg? Yeah. 3.1 milligrams. That's a very, that's per dose or per what?
Maybe per capsule,
the outside. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem at all. You can take 12. Dr. Brownstein recommends 12.5 milligrams. He's the go-to guy on iodine. Another guy, Dr. Guy Abraham, recommends a lot more than that. And those guys study iodine for a living. So yeah, 3.1 milligrams is not that's not a problem at all.
That'll maintain thyroid.
You probably need more than that. But remember, iodine is not a panacea for the thyroid. It's not like you take your iodine, your thyroid works perfectly. Yes, iodine is important for the thyroid, but you need a lot more than just iodine. But to answer your question, 3.1 milligrams is probably, I would take more personally, but it's certainly not a bad dose for the thyroid. Most Americans get a lot less than that, a quarter of that. Most Americans even get not even a quarter of that, probably a 16th of that, around 100 micrograms a day. The RDA for iodine is 125 micrograms. To do the math, that's 1/12 or so, I think. That comes out to 7. That's like 1/20 for 5% of what you're getting. You're getting 20 times the average American dose, the dose the average American gets. So 3.1 milligrams is not bad, although I would take more.
Okay, well, that's a good information. This also has a D3 in it from fish oil.
That's not bad, but your best source of vitamin D is going to be the sun, and you're probably not getting more. What are you getting, like 500 or so IU vitamin D3 in there? All right, I hope I'm clearing things up for you.
2,000 IU.
2,000 IU? That's not bad, but the sun's the best place to get your vitamin D. Vitamin D is a tricky one because you want your body to be able to kind of control how much vitamin D it's making. This is why the sun, first of all, the vitamin D we get from the sun is the best form of vitamin D. That's first of all. And second of all, when we get vitamin D from the sun, it allows our body to kind of regulate the amount of vitamin D that it's going to make and it's going to use. If you take an oral dose of it, you're going to get a big hit of vitamin D, and that may be good, but it kind of bypassing the body's ability to control the dose. So I'm not a big believer in vitamin D supplements, although it's not going to hurt you probably 2,000 IU. But try to get, if you can anyway. Where do you live, John?
Well, northern Michigan, where there's...
You're right. You're literally getting much sun here, I suppose. So yeah, you're going to need more than 2,000 IU of vitamin D, in my opinion. I would take a...
Well, I'm taking 15,000.
That's maybe a little bit high. That's better than 2,000, I would say.
Okay, and then this, magnesium is in this.
You're probably not getting hardly any, I'm sure, magnesium in there. It's hard to get magnesium in a supplement like that. What are you getting, 100 or so?
100 milligrams.
Yeah, it's hard to get enough magnesium in a product like that with kelp or vitamin D. So you're going to need the OsteoMag. I would get on the OsteoMag and get more magnesium. Magnesium is stupendously important. And by the way, the best source of magnesium is veggies. Make sure you're eating your veggies and make sure you're digesting your food. This is a very important strategy when it comes to getting magnesium in your body that a lot of us don't recognize, especially women. If you had your gallbladder removed or you're not absorbing fats, and women don't absorb fats as they get older, women don't absorb fats as well, you're going to run into magnesium deficiency. So make sure you're taking your OsteoMag. That's a liquid form of magnesium, and it's much easier to absorb. And make sure you're using bile salts and digestive enzymes, stomach acids, like betaine hydrochloride, stomach acid replacements, or apple cider vinegar to help your body absorb magnesium. Remember, it's not what you get, it's what you absorb in the world of nutrition, and magnesium requires bile and an effective fat absorption machinery in order to get for magnesium to be absorbed. So it's not just what you take, it's what you absorb. Take your magnesium with food, use the liquid magnesium like the OsteoMag, and then use digestive support with your magnesium. I hope that helps you, John. Any other questions?
I'll be real quick. Boron, calcium, borogluconate, is that a good
Great supplement. Great. That's got 3 factors in it. You got you've got two factors in it. You've got the boron, which is stupendously important for bones and for female hormones, and men make estrogen too. So for estrogen metabolism as well as for bone metabolism, boron is very, very underappreciated, and of course we all know how important and helpful calcium can be. I got to move on, John. I apologize for letting you go here. Thanks so much for your call. Appreciate it. I want to try to get to as many calls as I can here. Linda in Ohio, welcome to the Brightside. What's up?
Which I'm very acidic. My concern was drinking that after I had eaten, if it was going to affect my digestion.
Depending on how alkaline it is, that's very unlikely.
My son's
Sodium bicarbonate might affect your
poisoning.
digestion because that's remind me here. Sounds vaguely familiar here. Going to do that. Now, here's the thing, though.
Had
acidity in the blood is a sign
blisters
of toxicity.
on the finger.
You don't want to, I remember, being acidic as much as you want to think about it as toxicity. It means you're not processing poisons correctly. Okay?
He's on now.
So that means a couple of things. Number one,
but now he's got
poisons are getting into your body, probably through the digestive system, either because you're eating the wrong foods or you're not digesting and processing them correctly, or both. So I'd be focusing on foods and digestive processing first. Okay, well, he's got a viral, and then he's got a viral. Herpetic whitlow is a viral infection. So for some reason or another, his immune system is not doing what it should be doing. This is whenever you have shingles or recurrent warts or herpes, herpetic whitlow, whatever. If chronic infections, you want to look at why is your body not fighting these infections. We're surrounded with viruses. We're surrounded with bacteria. We live in a viral planet and a bacterial planet. We're the invaders here. Human beings are the interlopers. The planet is really a bacterial planet. So we've developed defense mechanisms to protect ourselves. The body has developed defense mechanisms to protect itself from bacteria and viruses. We couldn't live if we didn't have these protective mechanisms. When you get chronic infections, we need to ask, why is the body not defending itself? What's going on with the defense system? And you'll always find that the defense system is overloaded and undernutriated. A combination of overloaded and undernutriated. Overloaded means it's being bombarded with the wrong kinds of foods mostly. And certainly there's toxins in the water and in the air that can make things worse, but usually it has to do with what we're eating on a regular basis. So, and remember, the immune system lives in the digestive system. 80% of the immune system is the digestive system. Focus on foods. Use fasting techniques, intermittent fasting. I think we talked yesterday about probiotics as well, Linda. That would be great. Intravenous vitamin C might be something you want to think about. You can go Google intravenous vitamin C for the Ohio area or wherever you are in Ohio. And also intravenous glutathione may be helpful for you as well. That's all the time we have for today. I apologize if I left you on hold. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You've been listening to The Bright Side on the Genesis Communication Network. We'll be back at you tomorrow with good health information. I'm Pharmacist Ben. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful, beautiful day.
No drugs required, no doctors required, no pharmacists required, no insurance companies required. We can do it all ourselves, and that's why this program is called The Bright Side. The good news about the power of good nutrition. Thanks so much for listening, friends. We'll be back at you tomorrow with more good health information. Take care.
We live in a
My name is Jessica Armand. I'm an activist, a GCN listener, and mother of 3. Our drinking water and food are filled with fluoride and other contaminants that harm our teeth and gums. To protect my family, I created My Magic Mud, an all-natural teeth whitening and strengthening remedy. My Magic Mud is a soft powder that polishes your teeth, reduces sensitivity, and removes harmful toxins from deep inside your mouth. You deserve a bright, healthy smile. Visit MyMagicMud.com and get yours today. That's MyMagicMud.com.
Legal Shield have found it's time to kick with a nationwide network of 6,900 cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Patriot e-liquid by LaSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelling smoke too. LaSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LaSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LaSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash. 7283.
American gardeners and fellow patriots
has discovered the preparedness market, and that makes it difficult to know where to go and who to trust. MyPatriotSupply.com is owned and operated by patriots just like you. Has the best prices on storable food, non-GMO seeds, water filtration devices, home canning equipment, survival and self-reliance books, and more. MyPatriotSupply.com has old-fashioned values and the absolute best customer service in the industry. Look for the deal of the day. Unique, affordable survival supplies that fit anyone's budget. Get same-day shipping on all orders and free shipping on orders over $49. Call 866-229-0927. 866-229-0927. Or visit MyPatriotSupply.com for emergency preparedness, self-reliance, and food independence. Shop with a name you know and a name you can trust. Before it's time to survive, it's time to prepare. MyPatriotSupply.com.